The world's richest man blasted off of our planet into outer or to space, just to the edge and back. And now we're talking about, you know, the next step, which is you, me, anybody who I guess can afford it.
The doors could be open for that. We saw Blue Origin and its New Shepard rocket launch 4 people into space. They brought them back safely as astronauts now. To talk more about this trip to space, we've got Abhi Tripathi joining us. He's the Director of Mission Operations out at UC Berkeley in their Space Sciences Lab. Abhi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We've been all abuzz just chatting about the excitement of this morning and what this could mean for the future. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on.
So what did you think watching it?
I thought it was great. You know, I've been in this industry for many years, and I've been waiting for this moment where the ability to imagine travel for the masses is a little bit closer. Now, certainly the fact that Jeff Bezos, who's the richest person in the world, is the one going up, doesn't make it immediately accessible to all of us yet. But the one thing I'm struck by is, you know, a few years back, I read the biography of the Wright brothers. And back when the Wright brothers were first getting started, airplane travel and what they were doing was seen as a great oddity. You know, they'd have large crowds of people gather around the field and think, what are these crazy people doing? This will never be anything other than, you know, just some fun thing for a few people to watch. And now, of course, you know, airplane travel is an integral part of our society. So as much as I know that some people are looking at this thinking, wow, this is great for rich people, this will never have anything to do with me, I would urge a little bit of caution and optimism and wait a few years. I think we're at the beginning of something great, and it will open it up to more and more people who aren't fabulously wealthy. So I think this is a great thing.
Given the trajectory, I'll use that word, of what you saw with the Wright brothers, how long are we talking? I mean, do I gotta wait 10 years, 30 years?
Well, actually, that's quite an amazing thing. If you think about it, from the early 1900s, when the Wright brothers were, you know, first getting started, to 1969, when we landed humans on the moon, I mean, that's nothing. That's just like a drop in the course of history. So I am very optimistic that in the next, you know, couple decades, we'll also have similar leaps. Not Bezos, of course, but Musk and his company SpaceX have ambitions to set up, you know, a human colony on Mars. Now, certainly, I would love to see something like that in my lifetime. Yeah. And another thing I'd like to point out is that, you know, even if you think it's not directly related to the problems of people on Earth, I can't tell you how many great spin-offs come from concentrating a lot of really smart people together and having them work on really difficult problems. Because those people don't work on those problems forever. They go off and work on other hard problems also, such as climate change, such as medicine, you know, food scarcity. So I'm very excited about the future and the potential spin-offs of the type of technologies that are needed to achieve this kind of space flight on a regular basis.
I am so glad you brought that up, because that's something I've constantly tried to argue with Daria for years. She just thinks it's a novelty and it has no practical impact on her daily life. And I keep telling her, no, it's the research that leads to stuff down the road. And I'm curious, for your perspective here, because as somebody who used to work at NASA and then at SpaceX to help lead their development of the Crew and commercial Dragon capsule, to now watching this, the pace of innovation that we've seen since it was decided that we were going to turn this to private businesses to get us up into space and back, does it astonish you how fast we've come?
It does. And, you know, I know that it was a very hard decision for many of the folks that work within NASA and the government to take a chance on, you know, giving more and more ability for commercial companies to do this. The conventional wisdom going back about a decade was that, no, I mean, this is really hard stuff, and you need the full weight of the government behind it. And so a few, you know, folks within the government and outside the government took a chance and said, hey, let's give a little bit of funding, a very small amount compared to how much some of the large government-led programs get. Let's give a little bit of money and see what the commercial folks can do. And the commercial industries like in aerospace, like SpaceX, Blue Origin, Relativity, Astra, Rocket Lab, Virgin, they are all putting a lot of their own money in it with the belief that they can make something commercially viable. And so I think in a situation like that, everyone wins, especially the American taxpayer, because, you know, instead of spending a lot of money for something that might not work out, they're spending a little bit of money, and a lot of things have already worked out and will lead to a lot of spin-offs that will make great achievements in many areas of society, I believe.
Right.
And like I said, going back a second, I personally have ex-colleagues from SpaceX that have gone on into climate change companies. So I believe the spin-off part is real.
Okay, back to the task at hand and something more practical. Let me show you the first video that we have of them weightless, okay, in the chamber, right? And floating around.
It's
and
the capsule.
The capsule, sir. I want you to tell me, as a regular person, so you got the youngest person, 18, you got the oldest person, 82. What does your body go through? I've heard astronauts say before they were weightless like this, their teeth would be rattling and they would just think that a gorilla was shaking their body and then poof, nothing. So explain how hard this is on your body and what they're doing.
Absolutely. I can tell you this because I've experienced it, not in space, but I've done two things that will mimic what they're saying here, okay? What they're doing here. First, I rode inside the NASA Vomit Comet, which is an airplane that basically takes you up over the Gulf of Mexico and does parabolas, so you're weightless for 30 seconds at a time. And let me tell you, it is amazing. It is just as exciting as you would expect it to be. You're able to float around and just, like throw objects through the fuselage, etc. And I've also ridden for an FAA study. I rode in a centrifuge to simulate what, in my case, the Virgin Galactic passengers would feel. And you experience a tremendous G-force for a few seconds. So I experienced in my centrifuge ride 6 Gs going through the chest. So just like the astronauts here today, they experience G-forces on the way up, where it feels like there's 6 of you pressed down on your chest.
Wait,
right?
Abby, did you pass out? Did you pass out?
I was going to say that next. Then on the way down, I experienced G-forces going this way down through my head, and I came close to passing out. I saw tunnel vision.
Wow.
And so it's very possible that the crew today, for a few seconds, also experienced some tunnel vision.
And the thing is like, I'm most interested in the 82-year-old. Of course, she went through all the stuff you went through because she trained to be an astronaut. But if we're talking about regular old tourists, these guys said, oh, you're going to be able to go with little to no training, really? Really? Like, will I get a test ride? Because I don't want to spend all that money and then throw up and pass out.
No, you nailed it. Actually, the study I participated in was an FAA-led study to answer that exact question. They wanted to see if you took a regular person off the street, how little training could you give them and then feel confident and safe that they would do okay. And in my particular test run, they gave me 4 hours of training and then they put me in the centrifuge. So I really do believe with these kinds of services, you can take literally anyone off the street, make sure they have like 4 hours, 8 hours of training, and then they might be ready to go.
And do you think one day it could be commonplace to use like low Earth orbit altitudes to go to different points on planet Earth? You think that's...
I think it's possible. Whether or not we want to go that route or other types of transportation, better airplanes, faster airplanes, other kind of more traditional travel, we'll see. But I absolutely know it's within the plans of, say, for example, SpaceX, and Elon has talked about this, that they would like to try point-to-point travel via achieving orbit.
Abby, they can't get me from the Bay Area to Southern California yet fast on a train. Are you kidding me?
I would agree with you. I would love to see a bullet train between Northern California and Southern California first.
All right. Well,
Abhi,
hopefully that'll be first.
Yeah, thank you so much, Abhi, for joining us today. Been fascinating talking with you, and I'd love to have you back, like for when Starship starts to do its test runs and all that stuff. Lots of fun stuff to talk about.
Absolutely. I'd love to be back. Thank you all.
All right. Happy travels. We'll be right back.